Tomorrow is the day. So the Feds meet tomorrow in effort to officially raise interest rates, which is expected to be 0.25%. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with Tech Solutions. So with a quick little stock market update for you guys, we absolutely killed it with TQQQ. Tech stocks killed it today. Let's go ahead and talk about the details. Again, I really hope that you learned something new within this video. If you do, please absolutely destroy that like button if you feel like we earned it. And of course, consider subscribing as I upload new videos and updates every single day. So TQQQ has been super oversold. I want to talk to you a little bit more on why I decided to sell. One of the things that I need you guys to know is just because I trade a specific way or because I have a focus on tech does not mean that you should as well. I'm a big believer in encouraging, especially beginner traders, to find their own avenue in the stock market. My interests are not always going to align with yours, and the way that I trade or that I might see value might not resonate well with yourself, right? So please take that into consideration. I hope that it makes sense to you, and if it does, again, I hope that I earn your thumbs up. So one of the first things that is my main focus is asking myself, what is my intention with TQQQ? So one of the things that I always, as of right now, because the market has been bearish for the past 2 months, is not just thinking about how much money I can make, but being realistic in the sense that the past 2 months have been bearish. So the times that TQQQ actually ends up in the green has been kind of rare, right? If the market's been selling off for 2 months, almost 3 months, the times that TQQQ has pushed up has been slim to none. So with that being said, I decided to go from 1,800 shares, which is a little bit over $50,000 in TQQQ, which goes up when tech and NASDAQ goes up. I locked in profits. I made $3,000. I'm very grateful that I was able to walk away with that much. TQQQ gapped up 9% on the day. So congratulations to everyone that stayed invested. But the main reason, again, I'm not here to convince you to sell. I'm a big believer that you should do whatever you think is best for yourself. But when I look back for the past 2 months, and time again, it continues to get rejected, especially with what's to happen tomorrow. We have the expectation that the Feds are set to announce a 0.25% interest rate hike. That's great. That's what's already factored into the market. If anything does not go according to plan, this can continue to drive the price down in the market. I just didn't want to take on that risk. It's not that I don't believe in the market. It's just that if the past 2 months have taught me anything, is that the market is more bearish right now than it is bullish. And let me tell you this, if I'm wrong, which I hope I am, and if the market begins to recover, and if things actually turn green, I can always jump back in. And that's something that, again, I guess it took me some time to understand, but instead of trying to predict the future, all I do now is to prepare for it, right? My job is not to be a perfect trader. Believe it or not, I'm in no way perfect by any means. I make mistakes all the time, and that's okay, right? My job is not to be perfect. My job is to make progress. And I know that time and time again, for the past 2 months, anytime that I don't lock in profits on TQQQ, I end up regretting it. And you can share your opinion down in the comment section. Again, I wanted to wait for the stock market to close, even the aftermarket hours, because I don't want to influence your decision on what to trade. I want you to do what's best for your future self. So with that being said, I wanted to share with you my plan, and I wanted to share with you the reason why I did what I did. You don't need to agree with me, but I want you to understand how I'm trying to look out for myself. I'm just not thinking about, oh man, I hope the market pushes up. But I'm also taking into consideration the risk of holding, and if the market actually ends up going down, that I don't take on any of that risk. And if it does go up, then the beautiful thing about that is that, yeah, I might miss out on a couple of that percentage that it might gap up, but I can get back in. And being very realistic, let's be honest, there's huge upside potential. My downside risk, is more of my concern than trying to make every single percent as the market could potentially recover. So I just wanted to share my thought process with you guys, and I hope that you guys respect that. With that being said, again, tomorrow is the day. I hope that you guys are ready. This is a time that we've been preparing for. This is the first of many interest rate hikes. The crazy thing is it didn't even really make sense on why the market pushed up today. With what is going on in China and the lockdown, we talked about that yesterday with my second upload. The tensions between Russia and Ukraine, still there. Oil prices are finally under $100 a barrel. That's exciting. So yesterday's video and the videos that we've made before, I hope that some of you guys took value out of that, because we talked about oil prices reaching a resistance level, that they were going to peak at one point or another. And we also provided you with a solution of an inverse ETF that goes up when oil prices go down. Look at this. SCO is up 8.95% on the day alone. And ever since oil prices peaked, this thing is up a total of 40, from current prices, 41%. So I've seen a couple of our Learn Plan Profit traders jump into either shorting oil or jumping into this inverse ETF and actually making money as oil prices go down. With that being said, American Airlines and the overall airline industry, from when we talked about it, is actually beginning to show signs of a recovery. It's up 25%, so congratulations. But I also want to remind you that its overall direction is more bearish than it is bullish. So again, one of the sayings that I have with our Learn Plan Profit group, the other group that gets to watch me trade live every morning, it's a simple saying. And it always kind of like humbles me on my green days. And I hope that it can, humble you as well. On my green days, I prepare for my red days, and on my red days, I prepare for my green days. It puts things into perspective, for me at least, in understanding that it doesn't matter how well I did last month or last week or even yesterday or today. Tomorrow, it presents new challenges, and every opportunity that I choose to take advantage of comes at a different form of risk. And it is my job to manage that and to make sure that the opportunities that I choose to take advantage of, that the risk to reward ratios make sense. So again, I'm super, super excited to see what happens tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting live trading session. And I'm just very happy to see that so many people were able to walk away with some money in their pocket. I wanted to share with you guys on why I reduced my position size, because I think that it's something worth understanding. I don't need you to agree with me. I just want you to understand why. And my biggest why behind it is looking out for the overall direction and taking risk management into consideration. So I would love to have you guys join us for tomorrow's live trading session, especially with the Fed announcing this interest rate hike. If you guys want to join us, I actually have a huge coupon down in the link for you, and it's $100 off. So if you guys want to join my Learn Plan Profit group and want to be able to watch me trade live every single day, again, it is $100 off. It is the second link in the description. And again, that gives you lifetime access to the LPP 2.0, the daily live trading sessions, and of course, lifetime access to the private group chat. If you guys want to be able to ask me any questions, feel free to message me via Instagram, and I'll try to respond to you within 24 hours. Friendly reminder, we are giving away an iPhone 13 Pro. It actually ends this Friday, March 18th. And if you want to enter to win, it's super easy. Head on over to shoptechbuds.com or click the fourth link down below. And for every $1 you spend, it equals 5 automatic entries. So again, you can select the mystery box. You can select your favorite trading mouse pad, any art, any flags, any t-shirts. You can literally pick up a trading journal. And again, it only takes one lucky entry to be this week's giveaway winner. So again, head on over to shoptechbuds.com. We really do appreciate you guys' time. I hope that we earn your thumbs up in this video. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.